All children, regardless of age, must be checked in by a registrar prior to entering their age-appropriate classroom. In most cases, the check-in process will be digital and the parent will receive a receipt with a unique number for their child. Upon the child's first check-in, the parent or guardian will be required to complete a registration form which will include emergency contact instructions and any special needs for the child. Children should not be received into a classroom until properly signed in. Children are only to be released to their parents on the basis of an identification card or tag. Children are never to be dropped off without a leader or caregiver present. Parents are not to enter any classroom without permission of or a request from a worker. A parent who enters a classroom must also check in and out of that room. Limited access is important in order to maintain order and provide the level of security required. If only one leader or caregiver is present, the door must be left open. Doors are to be supervised so that children cannot exit alone or a parent can't take them from the room without a worker's assistance. Parents are to be recommended to take their children to the washroom prior to each class or service. This recommendation is to be communicated to the parents at the beginning of each new school year and throughout the year to newcomers. Staff in the nursery will occasionally need to change diapers. In these situations, changing must take place in such a way that another worker can easily see the child being changed. Children must be 12 or older with appropriate training before being permitted to change an infant's diapers. For preschool children, 2 adults must escort a group of children to the washroom. Where 2 adults are not available, another volunteer may be recruited to assist with washroom and security duties. If this is not possible, an adult of the same gender may suffice. If a single child must go to the washroom, the adult volunteer of the same gender, if possible, should escort the child to the washroom, prop the outside door open, and wait outside for the child before escorting him or her back to the classroom. If the child takes longer than seems necessary, the worker should call the child's name. When preschool children need assistance in the washroom, an adult may enter the washroom cubicle to assist only when a second adult is within visual contact. Never enter a washroom cubicle with a child and shut the door. Children 6 years old and younger should not be sent to the washroom alone, but should be accompanied by an adult volunteer worker. In these cases, the adult volunteer should escort the child to the washroom and prop the door open so to make sure that everything is in order. The volunteer should then remain outside of the washroom door and wait for the child before escorting him or her back to the classroom. For children of any age, the volunteer should call the child's name if they're taking longer than seems necessary. Never go into a washroom cubicle with a child or a youth and shut the door. Adults who are vulnerable should be treated in a manner appropriate for that of a child with similar dependencies. For example, a capable adult with the mental capacity of an adolescent may need less assistance, although still requiring the oversight of an adult.